Hi, I'm guessing you clicked on this video because you're planning on taking that trip out to Japan or you're already in Japan. So I'm going to show you what are my top things to buy when I'm in Japan, as well as show you what I bought when I was there for 72 hours. Alright, to start off the list of things that I would recommend buying when you're in Japan would have to be shoes. And I'm pretty sure if you've all seen these or heard people talk about them before, you probably even seen people walk around the streets with them on before already. And they're probably gonna be the most popular pair of shoe in 2025. So when I was in Tokyo, I've been to a lot of their different stores, and every time I've been into a store, it's always busy and packed with tourists and people just buying something. And that really convinced me that it's probably just gonna be the hottest shoe in 2025. So knowing me, I had to get myself not one, but two pairs of Mexico 66 by Onitsuka Tiger. Onitsuka Tiger's Mexico 66. These, I believe, remember correctly, they were going for 90 to 95 USD when you buy them in Japan. And in the US, I think they're 150, 160. So you do save a pretty big chunk buying them in Japan. So you might as well. So to start off, where did I buy them? So when I was in Tokyo, I'm pretty sure there's been shops everywhere throughout Tokyo. You go to Ginza, Shibuya, Shinjuku, Harajuku, all of the main shopping district, you'll probably find an Onitsuka Tiger store there. So what did I buy? I bought two pairs. One, the Kill Bill, which is obviously the most popular colorway. It does add that little nice vibrant pop of color into your outfits. And two, I bought something that's a bit more neutral, which is this beige with this green olive branding to it. So it's not as loud, but so it's something you can wear with your everyday outfits, on days where I have to, switch off of the Kill Bills. And one more thing on top, I saw this pair, the Onitsuka Tiger Tokutins, and yes, they do remind me of the Sambas. That's why I bought them. It's a bit of a switch up from your everyday Samba, so it's something you can also wear every day as well. Moving on to number 2 on our list. The second thing on our list is Don Quixote, where you could get literally anything from houseware to snacks to travel goods, luxury goods. So let's get into it. So if you're already in Japan, you're probably gonna be stopping by a Don Quixote, and here are some of the things that are on my shopping list when I'm walking into Don Quixote. Number 1 being some nasal strips. 2, eye drops for your everyday use. We have this one right here. And then if you're someone like me that stares at a computer all day, I think this is really helpful when it comes to combating eye fatigue. Next, we have this viral acne cream that I'm pretty sure everyone's seeing online. They do work pretty well, surprisingly. So we have that. And then next, of course, can't forget the sunscreen when you're out there. And lastly, this viral face mask, this rice face mask. And yes, these are some things you can always buy out here, but why not buy it in Japan when it's about half the price? So next thing on the shopping list when I'm inside Don Quixote, and it's probably one of the best things that they have for summertime. It'll be these towels, face towels, body towels, as well as this large cold body towel. This, I want to say, is probably the best thing to have when you're in the Asia heat, or even if you're out here playing sports or you're walking in 80-90 degree weather. This is probably your best friend. This one is body wipes, and then this one's also, I believe, face wipes. Yep. They're very cooling, very good, refreshing. Just can't go wrong. Oops. And then third on the list is Mintias. I know everybody goes to Don Quixote, they buy the Kit Kats and everything, but I believe if you're trying to get like little knick-knack gifts or snacks, I think this is the way to go. They don't melt, they don't expire quick, and there's just so many different flavors out there. Nice little things to keep in your pocket, or a refreshing mint. They have multiple flavors, so you really can't go wrong with these. So number 3 on our list of must-buy things when you're in Japan has got to be matcha. And the specific brand I like is Ipuro tea, and I believe this is something that a lot of tourists or people visiting Japan would tend to get as souvenirs or just something for themselves. And at first I didn't believe the matcha shortage was a real thing until I went one day and they told me they already sold out. So I went the following morning before the store opened, waited online, and I kid you not, people were lined up outside like it was Black Friday sale. And the moment the store opened up, people rushed downstairs, lined up for this matcha. But good thing they limited to 2 per person. So if you're on the line, you're most likely to get what you want. But the thing is, the store only carries specific selections every day, and I have the wakaki here, which they have it kind of scaled from a light flavor to a more rich umami flavor. So wakaki is more on the lighter scale of things, and I also got sayaka, which is a bit more rich, more flavorful in matcha. So if you're planning to get matcha when you're out in Tokyo, make sure you're going before the store opening and lining up. So number 4 on our list is gonna have to be clothes. Let me show you. When it comes to clothes, everyone going to Japan will be stopping by Uniqlo or GU. But don't get me wrong, Uniqlo is probably one of the best places to grab your essentials, your heat tech, your airism. And when you're in Japan, it's probably half the price you'll be paying versus when you're out here in the States. But I want to talk about something that you can only get in Japan, or that's more of Tokyo, Japan exclusive. So when I was there, I went for 2 things. One was this Nike Made by You t-shirts. So I got 2 tees at the Nike Made by You store in Harajuku. They do customization pieces there. They do short sleeves, long sleeves, crew necks, hoodies, sweatpants. So, but I chose to do a basic black and white tee. I didn't have any room in my luggage, so I did something very simple, kept it really minimalistic. I got the logos, 2 logos here, logo tees, and what I did to customize. So let me start off with the black one. So show you guys here. So one thing you might notice is on the sleeves here, it is a hot stamp of the Nike logo sign with the Japanese on it. I think that either says Harajuku or Nike, but somebody tell me if I'm wrong. And then on the back I got this patch. The way I designed it, I literally kept it pretty simple. Plain black tee with the patch on the back of the neck. Kept the logo in the front and the logo patch on the side. And then for the white one, did pretty something similar but also a little different on the back. So white tee, see the logo here, and then on the side, instead of the back neck, I put it on the side of the shoulder sleeves. And then on the back I got this Nike hot print that says Tokyo going down the neck. So those are some of the Nike Made by You t-shirts that's exclusive to Tokyo, Japan. So make sure you stop by the Harajuku store when you're out in Tokyo. Next, second one is something from Liberty Walk. If you don't know what Liberty Walk is, it's basically a Japan-based auto shop that's known for their exotic car tunings and their crazy kits. And when I was out there, sometimes you get lucky, you see some of the cars they do outside our store. I went to the Harajuku shop and I bought myself a t-shirt. You see it. I think it was, how much was this? 7,800 yen. Yes, I got an extra large for the oversized fit. I'm pretty sure Japan, the sizing are smaller versus what you wear in the States. Liberty Walk Nagoya, 1993. I think this t-shirt was on the more expensive end of the spectrum. But nonetheless, I think after I felt the palm in my eye, this is pretty much worth it. Got a white one. Simple in the back, simple in the front, and then in the back we have this. It's nothing too crazy, but I like the white, I like the blue, so those are the two pieces I got when I was in Japan that felt like you have to get. Awesome. Let's see what else. And then go on to our next item on the list, last and final items. The final category would have to be impulse shopping. When you're in Japan, you would just be buying gifts, souvenirs, household items, personal items, whatever it would be. So let me show you some of my impulsive buys. Okay, to start off, the things on my impulse shopping would have to be just these figurines. I bought these in Harajuku. We have the Bear Brick series, the blind boxes, which is very popular in Japan. These, I believe, were $3 to $5, so they would make great souvenirs for you, or just for you to collect or just keep at home. And next, I have this Liberty Walk Mini GT race car model, and this is a 1 for 64 of the real thing that they have. So this makes a great display piece at home, or just for your car enthusiast friends that would love a piece of JDM model or JDM car. Next would just be scents. I bought a room diffuser and my cologne from Le Labo. The room diffuser is EHEG, and I discovered this brand when I was first in Tokyo. Their room scents, they also do perfumes as well, and this is a pretty clean scent, so it makes great gifts for anybody that loves smells. Next would be our Le Labo. This one is the Tokyo City exclusive Gaiac 10. I like this cologne just because it's not as strong as others. It's not too overpowering, too in your face, so that's why I've been getting this one for the past like 2 years. And then the next one will have to be just a little luxury designer shopping that I got. It's this Goyard piece. I bought this when I was in Ginza. I saw the line, and I think it was like almost an hour wait to get in there. They had a good amount of selection for things to buy, and the price was very reasonable compared to what you would have to pay in the States, and I think it's pretty on par with what you're paying in Paris as well. So, and Japanese customer service cannot be beat, so I can't complain. So for those who's looking for their first designer or luxury item, I think Japan would be a great experience for that. And then lastly, I think this might be one of the most random and impulsive buys on this trip. I have to say it would be these 2 tennis rackets. Yes, I bought 2 tennis rackets when I was out in Japan, when I already have no space in my luggage. So these, I've been meaning to buy some tennis rackets when I'm out here, because the one I bought broke and it was time to upgrade. I saw the price of these in Japan and I just couldn't pass up on it. They did a great job stringing the rackets as well, so no complaints. So that's everything. So let me know down below in the comments what are some of your must-buys when you're in Japan, what you're looking forward to, and most importantly, what are your impulsive items.